Hello, this is CookieRx and welcome back to Talladega for the second Talladega race of this week as we're here and already back to the NRLA Citgo series after taking 1 week off of the series. And this is the Red Bull 300 race. Welcome. I still hate that I had to mention things about the Pepsi Superdome because that race gave me a hard time for both of those series. I don't know what to do with it except attempting to delete it. So yeah. The race wasn't really that good for the Diet Pepsi 300 race. So overall, Brad Stover, probably the rest of the drivers if I can count. But yeah, Brad Stover mostly won the Diet Pepsi 300 race and survived this whole thing. And after that race is done, Laura Martinez just got 1 point, which that'll make her the points leader again. It's not really a deserving award that she wanted, but also still kind of worth it. But yeah, welcome Lauren back as our points leader again. Hold on, I need to. Okay, I wasn't gonna sneeze, but anyways, yeah. That's not the only reason why I had to take a 1 week off from it. It's because I can't do 6 races for by 1 week, along with the Exalta Pro Series, the USF 2000, the Indy Lights and the IndyCar Series, and the Colgate Cup Series. But besides, the Citgo Series didn't have the Portland race, so that's why I didn't do it, because it wasn't in Portland wasn't in the schedule for the most part. So yeah. Anyways, that is all I have to say, at least. So I guess we're just gonna get into the starting grid already for the Red Bull 300 race. Row 1, we got Andrew Williams on a pole at Dega for the first time. Then alongside with Andrew is Paul Jackson. In row 2, we got Daniel Bouchard and Landon Smith Jr. In row 3, we got Joshua Johnson and Andre Bernaskis. Row 4, we got Dylan Opperhuman and William Brock. Row 5, we got Pre McShane and Charlie Davenport. Row 6, we got Phil Moscow and Dylan Arsdorf. Row 7, we got Jack Ribbleton and Trevor Collins. Row 8, we got Will Parrish and Logan Alexander. Row 9, we got Daniel Wilson and DJ Reed. Row 10, we got Carter Joey and Jackson Harrison. Row 11, we got John Andrews and Nelson Reeves. Row 12, we got Roberto Crown Jr. and Lauren Martinez, our current points leader. Row 13, we got Brandon Yodel and Diego Yepes. Row 14, we got Mitchell Collins and Max Rossi. Row 15, we got Brad Stover, our previous winner, and Christian Vargas. Row 16, we got Stephen Alexander and Rhea McShane. Row 17, we got Beefrey Creed and Owen Miles. Row 18, we got Ty Nicholas and Trey Smith. Row 19, we got Roy Orbleton and Simon Oskin. And then finally at row 20, starting last, is Logan Williams in the 16. So that is it for your current starting grid for the Red Bull 300 race. Almost said that the Pepsi 300, but yes, this is the Red Bull 300. So yeah, let's get to the command, and we'll be ready to get the engines fired soon. So yeah, here's your command for tonight's race, folks.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have been fired up with our National Series drivers getting ready to start this 8th race at Talladega, as the pace car is going to wall off to turn 3 and turn 4. As we're getting things prepared for the second Talladega race of this week. Now let's get to a race report. We pretty much had the same laps and the same miles from the Exalta Pro Series race, so you can clearly see on the screen. So probably not gonna mention the laps and miles again, because you know. But yeah, no pit windows either. Previous winner is Brad Stover, who just won the Pepsi Superdome race. This is our first NXS20 race at Talladega, so that is it for your current race report. The space car is already getting itself back to the pit lane. And we are green for the Red Bull 300 race for the NRLA Citgo Series. We're starting off with our pole sitter, Andrew Williams. That'll be taking over the lead and will get his first lead lap or second. Maybe second lead lap, I don't know. But, yeah, Daniel Bouchard have just moved to the middle lane, so that will give Dylan Abraham to second. Oh, we got a driver that... Max Rossi just started off with a blown engine on his 36 car. Well, that sucked. Very unexpected too. But yeah, I think we're gonna move on. Like I said, it wasn't really unexpected for Max Rossi. It was an early start, so I guess you'll be better next time. Without a blown engine, but anyways. Dylan Abraham in the 10 will stay to the inside lane after seeing two drivers have gone to the outside. So yeah, the 10 will be leading. Andrew Williams to second for now, as I think Jack Ribbleton will pass him for second. As of right now. But yeah, Jack Ribbleton will be at second. Andrew Williams is just going to be side by side with Daniel Wilson for a little while. Or move to third. But he will also pass Jack Ribbleton for second after Jack giving Daniel Wilson a spot to the inside lane. Everybody is already going 3 wide. Christian Vargas is also going to follow these two Chevy drivers and then already go to the middle lane, not even to the inside, since he saw that Mitchell Collins is going to come to the inside lane as well. And now they're going to make it 3 wide. With Daniel Wilson and Christian Vargas, Mitchell Collins, that will be landing to second in the 22 Money Lion Ford Mustang. Christian Vargas, we have third for now, since he is at the middle lane. Side by side with Stefan Alexander. Max Rossi already at 2 laps down. Man. There goes Mitchell Collins and Stefan Alexander. Stefan has really gone all the way to the inside, which now pushed Mitchell Collins to the middle lane. He wanted a shot to get the lead, but Stefan Alexander just took it away from him after going all the way to the inside lane. And now he has gone to the outside. And they're making it 3 wide. I think Be Very Creative just got his first lead lap at Talladega. And Roy Wibbleton will continue to push forward to the inside lane and will get the lead in the 61. Briefly Creed, Stefan Alexander, and Richard Collins is just going to follow Roy Wibbleton just at the middle lane. And Stefan will go to the outside. Trey Smith is coming to the inside lane along with his teammate Lauren Martinez behind him. And Trey will continue to lead as he will get his lead lap at Talladega. Lap 7 out of 29 laps. And he stays to the middle lane. As Brandon Yodel has taken the lead away from Trey Smith this time. And we got another junior driver. What? We got another junior driver. That's also coming through the inside lane. Might be looking for a lead too. Is John Andrews in the number 9 Bass Pro Shops Camaro. Oh, nearly couldn't block Nelson Reeves, but he blocked him. As of now. But Nelson Reeves will continue to jump straight forward. And John Andrews won't be continuing to block any drivers to the inside lane, since it's the fastest lane to go for super speedways. Not all of them, but some of them. I think. Excuse me. And DJ Reed will be our next leader in the 93 Louisiana Hot Sauce Camaro. After passing Nelson Reeves. Tried to block Joshua Robinson, but didn't work at that time, since Joshua is also gonna come forward for the lead. As DJ Reed has still got his lead lap. Joshua Johnson this time will continue to take over the lead next in the 44. Next up is Logan Alexander in the 07. About to take over the lead next. Come to the outside. Trevor Collins is just going for the middle. They're making it 3 wide with Lance Smith Jr. And Logan Alexander got his lead lap at Talladega. Pretty good for Logan. And now Lance Smith Jr. will take over the lead in the 15 JD Motorsports Camaro. Trevor Collins is just going to continue to go to the outside lane. Charlie Davenport also wanted to pass Lance Smith Jr. Now he has the chance to do so. He also got his teammate Daniel Bouchard behind him, as Charlie will take over the lead right around lap 10 out of 29 laps. And we'll get his lead lap as well. And now he's going to let his teammate Daniel Bouchard take over the lead next, as he have also gone to the middle lane as well. Darren Onsdorf, who qualified second, has come through just through the middle lane after seeing the pole sitter already have gone through the inside lane already. And he will take his spot back to where he qualified as the pole sitter. At least for now, since Jack Wilton is gonna also pass him just by that inside lane. And Jack will get his lead lap as well. In the 26 Sam Hunt Racing Toyota. And he's got another Toyota behind him. It's Jackson Harrison in the 13. Daniel Wilson going all the way to the inside. Jackson is gonna come to the middle lane. It's almost a free wide, but Daniel Wilson will continue to jump straight forward for the lead. And so will Mitchell Collins. Oh, I thought he couldn't block him, but he just blocked him anyways. Now I don't know if Mitchell Collins had the shot to be the leader again. Now he's just gonna run through the middle lane. So now he's currently side by side with Paul Jackson in the 7. Wait a minute. No, Daniel Wilson wasn't second. Paul Jackson was second. Man, I couldn't even remember the starting grid for this race. Jeez. But yeah, Paul Jackson qualified at second. Right now, he's also looking forward for the lead. As Daniel Wilson will get his second lead lap at Talladega. While he was in the middle of a side-by-side battle with Paul Jackson. And now I think he's taken over the lead this time. And his teammate Lauren Martinez is going away to the inside. Didn't really work though. But yeah, Paul Jackson will be taking over the lead this time. Roy and Lauren almost made contact. But we'll be making it 4 wide. Which I don't know how 4 wide works at Talladega, but I hope it does mostly work for this racetrack. But they're not 4 wide anymore. Here comes Brandon Yodel going to the inside lane and pass Paul Jackson for the lead. And I think he was the leader before. So I guess he was the leader before, but still couldn't quite remember any moves that every drivers make. 3 wide for the lead with Dylan Abrahaman and Christian Vargas. And Brandon Yolo will still take his lead lap. And Christian Vargas will be our new leader in 68 this time. We got another Junior Motorsports driver, Trace Smith, following Christian Vargas. Oh, tried to block Audrey Bernasquez, but he didn't know that she was going to come around and jump straight forward to the inside lane as well. And now they're going side by side. DJ Reed is going to try to come through the inside lane, but already gets blocked by Audrey Bernasquez. So that clearly didn't help. So Christian Vargas will continue to lead, as he will get his lead lap. Lap 7 out of 29 laps. Audrey Bernasquez might be clear for second, but DJ Reed is still going to come around to the inside lane to try to make it work. And actually try to pass 2 drivers at least. He already passed Trace Smith, but he did pass Audrey Bernasquez that time. But he won't be passing the leader since he have gone to the outside. As Christian Vargas will get his third lead lap in the 68. And Trevor Collins is going to chase him just by that inside lane in the 17 Wickrar racing car. And now they're going 3 wide. As Roberto Crown Jr. is going to jump in and gets the lead in the 21. We're currently at 12 laps left. Now it's 11 laps left as Roberto Crown Jr. is going to get his lead lap at Talladega. Almost blocked Charlie Davenport. But Charlie continues to jump straight forward to the inside lane as well. He's not clear for the lead, but he is still side by side with Roberto Crown Jr. Once we get for turn 3 and turn 4, oh! Another blown engine by another driver. And that's Diego Yepes in the 78. I'm surprised we didn't even got any wrecks so far. But yeah, that sucks for Diego Yepes though. And a pole sitter Andrew Williams strikes again for the lead. In 51 and number 5 Toyota. Daniel Bouchard comes back to second. We'll try to take a lead for the second time. As he's going to pass Andrew Williams just by that inside lane. As it's always a simple move to do. Trey Smith coming through second, now coming through the lead. Already have gone to the inside. Or just stay to the middle lane and make it 3 wide with Jack Wibbleton and Daniel. And Jack Wibbleton will get his another lead lap in 26. As I think we're at 10 laps to go, I believe. No, wait, hold on. I think it's 9 laps, right? Well, I can't even count them now. I'm gonna continue to commentate for this. Archer Bernascus in the 6. He's gonna come through to the inside lane. And actually gets the lead in the 6. Don't know if she was the leader before either. But Logan Alexander takes the lead lap away from Archer Bernascus. It comes through the inside lane of 07 Jacob Company's Chevy. We're actually at 8 laps to go, I believe. Oh, Christian Vargas go for the inside lane. Tries to get himself back to first as the leader again in the 68. We're probably just gonna have free cautions for this race at this point, unless we are gonna have our only last wreck for the last 3 laps. And we're at 7 laps to go. Stefan Alexander will be taking over the lead this time in the 51. We'll pass Christian Vargas. Mitchell Collins will still follow the leader as he's still not trying to give up. And okay, just gone for the middle lane again. And then let Jackson Harrison to become the new leader in the 13. Come on, Mitchell, you're better than this. But yeah, Jackson Harrison will be our new leader around 6 laps left. And Jackson can't block Breniolo, so Breniolo will be our new leader again in the 18 Monster Energy Supra. There goes Laura Martinez again, going all the way to the inside lane. About to make a free wide with Dylan Abraheman and Mitchell Collins. While Breniolo was still side by side with Jackson Harrison, but was mostly clear for the lead. Let's see if the points leader could try to pass Breniolo for the lead. Well, Breniolo almost didn't block Lauren, but he did it anyways. But he won't be blocking her for the second time. So we're coming around 5 laps to go. Laura Martinez will be our new leader in the 8. Another blown engine from another driver. That's coming from Jack Rubbleton. Man. Like I said, we never had any cautions for this other than just 3 drivers having a blown engine. For this whole time, oh, Daniel almost got knocked out by Paul Jackson after trying to block him. But he will still get a lead lap. But I don't know if he will take over the lead by a couple seconds. Oh, he is out of this track for sure. And Daniel Wilson in the Super 8 will be our new leader around this time. By 4 laps to go. John Andrews coming through by the inside lane. About to pass Darren Arnsdorf. Will get the lead by this time. As he will take it from Darren Arnsdorf. Will Parrish, who just won the Powerade Grand Prix, might be looking forward for a second Super Speedway win, but I don't know how that will happen, but yeah, anyways, 3 laps to go. I don't know why I decided to talk about it, but I decided to do that because why not? For no apparent reasons. Unless if I already had any reasons that I've already shared, but oh, we actually got a wreck! That's coming from Vale Moscow! Involving Jackson Harrison, Nelson Reeves, and Dylan Abraheman. Caution's actually out by this time. By only 3 laps left. And I think Will Parrish will still be our new leader. By 2 laps left. This might be his chance to actually get his second Super Speedway win. But man, I pretty much predicted that we're still gonna have a wreck by a few laps left. A few last laps. Jesus, I can't speak. But yeah, Vale Moscow just got involved in a crash with Dylan Abraheman, Nelson Reeves. Jackson Harrison was probably involved in this one too. Even Rory Wilberton with a hood damage and a nose damage as well. Yeah, I think that's like 5 drivers that got involved in that wreck, and that came from turn 3. Well, yeah, that just happened. But before we see Will Parrish, but before we get to see Jesus, but before we get to see Will Parrish crossing the finish line for the second time for his second Super Speedway win, let's actually check back onto the wreck that just happened from turn 3. So let's get to your last replay, shall we? So here's what happened from our first wreck And the last wreck of this race, as you can see, Phil Moscow was really close to Nelson Reeves and Dylan Opperheeman, and that dragged 3 of them into the wall. And Roy Robertson obviously have got involved in this, since he gave a little bit of a hard hit to Dylan Opperheeman, and I don't think Jackson Harrison got any damage, but I think he slightly almost hit Dylan Opperheeman's car for the most part, so he may got involved with it, but for the most part he didn't have any damages from the nose and the hood of that car, so maybe for the most part I would either just keep it 5 or 4 drivers that got involved in that wreck, but maybe it must be just 4 drivers that got involved. But yeah, that happened unexpectedly, and we almost just got through the whole race without any crashes or any cautions. Mostly 2 of them at the same time, since both of them are the same thing, crashes and cautions. But yeah, Phil, Nelson, and Dylan are done for tonight. Even for Roy Robertson too, I think. So, and mostly 3 of these drivers that got a blown engine. So, yeah, that sucks. So, now that we've gone through our first replay from tonight's race, and mostly our last caution for the Red Bull 300, now we're gonna get back to the actual race and see if we will watch Phil Moscow crossing the finish line for the 2nd time. So, let's get back to our leader, folks. Well, there he is, folks. The last leader of this race, as we just experienced our last crash from turn 3 of the Red Bull 300. And this isn't his first time winning a super speedway race, or generally an NR1, since I did mention that he won the Powerade Grand Prix from the IndyCar series in the free Penske car. And now, just by this month, for the 2nd time, the leader that will be staying at first while the caution was on, for the most part, Will Parrish, for the Red Bull 300 race, will get his 2nd super speedway win at Talladega. So yeah, that makes it 2 super speedway wins for his NR career for the IndyCar series and the Citgo series by the same league of the NRLA, which I think was an interesting fact about Will Parrish. And we just learned that fact until today. But yeah, congrats to Will Parrish for actually getting a 100% chance of winning the Talladega race for the Red Bull 300. And yeah, that's the actual end of this race. So let's get to your final results of the Red Bull 300 race. First, we got Will Parrish. 2nd, Charlie Davenport. 3rd, Trevor Collins. 4th, Joshua Johnson. 5th, Daniel Bouchard. 6th, John Andrews. 7th, Andrew Williams. 8th, Paul Jackson. 9th, Cutter Joey. 10th, DJ Reed. 11th, Bree McShane. 12th, Roberto Crown Jr. 13th, Daniel Wilson. 14th, Lance Smith Jr. 15th, William Brock. 16th, Trey Smith. 17th, Logan Alexander. 18th, Laura Martinez. 19th, Brendan Yodel. 20th, Don Arnsdorf. 21st, Beefrey Creed. 22nd, Audrey Brunowskis. 23rd, Stephen Alexander. 24th, Christopher Farkas. 25th, Owen Miles. 26th, Sam Oskin. 27th, Brad Stover. 28th, Logan Williams. 29th, Marie McShane. 30th, Ty Nicholas. 31st, Mitchell Collins. 32nd, Jackson Harrison. 33rd, Nelson Reeves. 34th, Dylan Opperheeman. 35th, Phil Moscow. 36th, Roy Appleton. And here's our last drivers. that had the same problems with the cars. With not mostly their not only had their problems with their engine, but they also had their problems with their clutch and their pistons. But yeah, here's our last 3 drivers that finished from 37th to 39th. 37th, we got Jack Rubbleton. 38th, Diego Yepes. And then finally, dead last at 39th after the worst start of this race is Max Rossi. So, that will most likely be it for the Red Bull 300. Thank you guys for watching. Look forward to the next race. I always gotta check the schedule first before I even mention what next race is gonna be. But yeah, the next race. Oh, I forgot that I actually didn't send a schedule before. Wow. Well, I'll probably figure out after I look at it. But I'll just say that the next race is gonna be at Talladega for the Colgate Cup Series for the Mellow Yellow 500. Yeah, I think it's called the 500, right? Not like 499, but yeah. You get what I mean. The Mellow Yellow 500. That's what's coming up for the Colgate Cup Series, so watch that until tomorrow, Saturday. And I think that's it. And I think the drivers will usually still get more points than the Pepsi race. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Will Parrish for the 3rd time after winning another Super Speedway race for the Red Bull 300. And I will see you guys at the Cup race. Peace!